So you've decided to compete at the speech tournament for extra credit. Well, here's the things that you need to know. First, the logistics. You need to arrive in the College Park building on December 8th, which is Saturday, at 9:30 a.m. By 10 a.m., you must register for the tournament. Anybody who fails to register will be dropped from the tournament, meaning you will receive no extra credit. So if you're late, then you won't get to register, then you won't get your extra credit. So arrive at 9:30, practice your speech a couple of times, register at 10, and then you can practice your speech again a couple of times. The first round will begin at 11 a.m. So that means by 10:45, you need to be fully ready to compete. Everybody sounds terrible first thing in the morning. It's early. So that's why you should run through your speech a minimum of 2 times prior to the competition. That's right, 2 times before you let a judge hear you. Because let's face it, it feels better to win, right? Even if you're like, I'm not here to win, it feels better to win. The second thing that you need to know. In speech and debate, we have something called pairings. All right, so I'm going to put up here on the side a little example of pairings. Anyways, pairings are where you're supposed to compete, like where you're supposed to go and what events and who your judge is and everything. So what it will say is it will start with an event listing. So it will say informative or persuasion or impromptu or oral interpretation. Nobody in my class is doing oral interpretation. So that means you'll be either listed under informative or persuasion or impromptu. That depends on what you signed up for. So that will be up at the top, the event. And then it will have a room. All right, it will have a room. So there might be several panels. As a matter of fact, there could be between 30 and 60 different informative and persuasion speeches. So you'll be set in groups of 7, all right, between 6 and 7 people in a group. So there could be several panels, and it will tell you which room, all right, that will be the next thing listed, which room, and then below that will be a list of competitors. And that means everybody who's listed below the room should go to that room for competition. We call this a pairing because it tells you who's in your little group and what room you're supposed to go to. So the pairing will read my name, Nielsen, and then your name. Whatever your last name is will be on the pairing. All right, so when you look up the pairing, you're looking for a couple of things. The event, all right, make sure that you're going to the right event. Second, you're looking for the room. What room are you listed in? And third, you're looking for your own name, right? Nielsen dash whatever your last name is. And if we have multiple last names, then they'll probably put your first name too. All right. So that's how you'll know where you're supposed to go. Now, you're going to compete in 2 preliminary rounds. And if you're good, you'll also compete in a final round. Now, in order to get extra credit, you have to compete all of the rounds that you're listed for. So that means a minimum of 2, and if you're good, then you'll have to do a third one. But if you are not good, you still have to go watch a final round. You have to watch a final round in either persuasion, informative, or impromptu. I don't care which one you watch, but you must watch. You must also stay for the awards ceremony, which is the very last thing. And at the end of the awards ceremony, you'll be able to pick up your results packet. All right, so make sure that you get your results packet so that you can get some feedback. Tournament etiquette is the last thing I want to talk about. You should dress in California business casual. You don't need to wear suits. This is a rookie tournament, all right? But you should look relatively nice. Don't look like you just rolled out of bed with like crusties in your eyes and wearing your PJs, all right? Look like you came to play. Man, you came to win. All right. Don't complain about the tournament. Don't complain that it's running on time. Don't complain that you have to be here on a Saturday. Remember, extra credit is optional and you don't have to have any. So don't complain. Be thankful for the blessings being, handed to you in the form of extra credit. Be on time and be in the correct room. If you need to ask the judge to make sure that you're in the correct room, then ask the judge. But don't be late. Don't even be 1 minute late. As a matter of fact, be 5 minutes early. All right? Don't be late. Don't talk during other people's speeches. It's really rude. Don't pass notes. Don't text. All right? Don't play video games on your phone. It's not that long of a speech. Just watch their speeches. Don't walk in the room when somebody else is speaking. It's really distracting and it will immediately tank your points. And it's just rude in competition. Don't walk in while somebody else is speaking. If you are late, stand outside until they finish their speech. And last but not least, thank the judge for their time. shake their hand, say thank you. They're not getting paid for today. You're getting extra credit. They're getting the good, warm feelings for helping you out, but that's all they're getting. All right, so thank them for their time and then be on your way and make sure that you're ready for your next round. All right, good luck. See you there.